Top 10 Ancient Monsters Still Alive. These ancient monsters can kill you in just seconds. They are survivors from the age of the dinosaurs, and yet they still rule parts of our world today. Reptiles have been around for over 300 million years. They watched the dinosaurs rise and fall, and somehow they survived. What makes them so powerful? Why are they still among the deadliest creatures alive? In this video, we're diving deep into the shadows of rivers, jungles, and deserts to uncover the top 10 most dangerous reptiles on the planet. From venom so deadly it can shut down your nervous system in minutes, to jaws strong enough to crush bone with ease, these cold-blooded killers are proof that evolution favors the ruthless. But stay with me until the end, because the last reptile on this list is not only a living fossil, it's one of the most terrifying predators humanity has ever faced. If you love the wild, if you crave the raw truth about nature's deadliest creatures, then hit that subscribe button right now and join us here at Animal Ranking Hub. Trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming next. Number 10. The American crocodile. The American crocodile may look like its deadlier cousin from Africa, but don't let that fool you. This reptile is still a powerful predator, capable of dragging prey beneath the water in seconds. Found in southern Florida, Central America, and parts of the Caribbean, it can grow up to 20 feet long and weigh over 2,000 pounds. Unlike the infamous Nile crocodile, the American crocodile is generally less aggressive toward humans. In fact, most encounters end with the reptile sliding back into the water. But here's the catch. When it does decide to attack, the results are catastrophic. With a bite force of over 3,700 pounds per square inch, this reptile can crush bone as if it were paper. Its favorite hunting technique is ambush. Hiding silently just below the surface, it waits for fish, birds, or even unsuspecting mammals to wander too close. Then, snap! Its jaws slam shut with terrifying speed. Victims rarely have a chance to react before being dragged underwater into the dreaded death roll, a spinning maneuver that rips flesh and disorients prey. Though attacks on humans are rare compared to other crocodilians, they do happen. And when they do, survival is almost impossible. Think of the American crocodile as the quiet killer of the reptile world. It doesn't strike often, but when it does, it leaves nothing but fear in its wake. Number 9. The saw-scaled viper. Don't be fooled by its size. The saw-scaled viper rarely grows longer than 2 feet, but it's one of the deadliest snakes in the world, not because of the strength of its venom, but because of how often it strikes. Found across India, the Middle East, and Africa, this small viper is responsible for more human deaths each year than almost any other snake. Its secret weapon? Aggression. While many snakes prefer to slither away when threatened, the saw-scaled viper stands its ground. It rubs its rough scales together to make a chilling, sizzling sound, like sandpaper scraping, before launching a lightning-fast strike. In a single second, it can bite multiple times, injecting hemotoxic venom that destroys blood cells and tissue. The venom isn't always the most potent in the reptile world, but it causes internal bleeding, organ failure, and severe tissue damage that can be fatal without immediate treatment. What makes this snake especially dangerous is its habitat. It often lives close to human villages and farms, where accidental encounters are common. In rural regions without access to antivenom, a single bite can spell certain death. Even survivors are often left with permanent scars or amputations. The saw-scaled viper proves that danger doesn't always come from size or brute strength. Sometimes it comes in the form of a tiny, coiled shadow waiting in the sand, ready to strike faster than you can even blink. Number 8. The red-tailed pit viper. In the lush forests of Southeast Asia lurks a reptile that blends perfectly with its surroundings, the red-tailed pit viper. At first glance, it looks almost beautiful, with its bright green body and striking reddish tail. But don't be deceived. This snake is a master of camouflage, waiting motionless on tree branches until the perfect moment to strike. Unlike many vipers that prefer dry, open ground, the red-tailed pit viper thrives in tropical jungles, plantations, and even areas near villages. This proximity to humans makes encounters far more likely and far more dangerous. Its venom is hemotoxic, meaning it destroys blood vessels and muscle tissue. Victims often experience swelling, excruciating pain, and if untreated, permanent tissue damage or death. What makes this snake so dangerous isn't just its venom, it's its stealth and ambush tactics. It waits silently, coiled around branches, using its heat-sensing pits to detect warm-blooded prey in total darkness. With a lightning-fast strike, it delivers its venom before the victim even knows what happened. Many bites occur when people accidentally get too close, walking through thick vegetation, reaching for fruit, or working in plantations. In rural areas with limited access to medical care, a bite from this viper can turn deadly within hours. The red-tailed pit viper is a chilling reminder that sometimes the most dangerous killers aren't the largest or the loudest. They're the silent ones, hidden just inches away, waiting for the perfect chance to unleash their deadly bite. Number 7. The Inland Taipan. Known as the fierce snake, the Inland Taipan holds a terrifying record. It has the most toxic venom of any snake on Earth. Just one bite carries enough neurotoxin to kill more than 100 adult humans. That's right, this unassuming snake could wipe out an entire village with a single strike. Found in the remote deserts of Central Australia, the Inland Taipan is a master of efficiency. Unlike vipers that rely on multiple strikes, this snake's venom is so potent that one precise bite is enough to shut down its victim's nervous system. Within minutes, symptoms begin: dizziness, paralysis, internal bleeding, and eventually respiratory failure. But here's the paradox. Despite being the most venomous snake in the world, the Inland Taipan is rarely encountered by humans. It lives far from populated areas, deep in arid plains and rocky outcrops. Even when threatened, it's surprisingly shy and prefers to retreat rather than attack. Because of this, documented bites are extremely rare, but when they do occur, survival depends entirely on rapid access to antivenom. The Inland Taipan represents the perfect predator design: small, efficient, and unimaginably lethal. Nature has armed it with venom far beyond what it needs to kill its prey. As if evolution gave it the power of a superweapon. This snake is proof that the deadliest threats aren't always the ones we meet often. Sometimes, the most dangerous killer of all hides in the most isolated corners of the earth, waiting in silence. Number 6. The king cobra. When it comes to snakes, size matters, and the king cobra rules above them all. Stretching up to 18 feet long, this serpent isn't just the longest venomous snake in the world, it's also one of the most intimidating. In the dense jungles of Southeast Asia and India, even other snakes fear its presence. What sets the king cobra apart isn't just its length, it's its intelligence and hunting style. Unlike most snakes that go after rodents or birds, the king cobra specializes in hunting other snakes, including venomous ones. With lightning speed, it strikes, delivers a massive dose of neurotoxic venom, and then swallows its rival whole. When threatened, the king cobra rises high off the ground, spreads its iconic hood, and emits a chilling hiss that sounds almost like a growl. In this stance, it can look a man straight in the eyes. One strike can deliver enough venom to kill an elephant, or up to 20 people. The toxins attack the nervous system, causing paralysis, respiratory failure, and death if untreated. Unlike the shy Inland Taipan, the king cobra is known to be aggressive when defending its territory or nest. During breeding season, it's one of the few snakes that actively guards its eggs, making it even more dangerous to anyone who gets too close. The king cobra isn't just a reptile, it's a legend, a living symbol of power, fear, and survival, and a reminder that in the wild, even the top predators must bow to the true king. Number 5. The Reticulated Python. The Reticulated Python is a giant of the reptile world, stretching over 30 feet in length, longer than a school bus. Unlike venomous snakes, it doesn't rely on toxins to kill. Instead, it uses sheer muscle power, making it one of the most terrifying predators in Asia. This snake is an ambush hunter. It waits silently, perfectly camouflaged among leaves or near water, until an unsuspecting animal wanders close. Then it strikes, grabbing the prey with backward curving teeth and immediately coiling its massive body around it. With each breath the victim takes, the python tightens its grip, crushing ribs, halting circulation, and suffocating its prey in a deadly embrace. What's most chilling is the size of prey it can take down. Reticulated pythons have been documented swallowing pigs, deer, and even people whole. Their jaws can unhinge, stretching impossibly wide to engulf animals far larger than what seems physically possible. Once swallowed, the prey is slowly digested over weeks, while the python lies motionless, conserving energy. Despite its size, this python is stealthy and often goes unnoticed until it's too late. Human attacks are rare but real, and in rural Indonesia and the Philippines, there are reports of entire bodies being found inside these massive snakes. The reticulated python is proof that nature doesn't always need venom to create fear. Sometimes, brute strength and patience are enough to make a predator nearly unstoppable. Number 4, the Komodo dragon. The Komodo dragon isn't just the largest living lizard. It's a prehistoric monster that looks like it walked straight out of the age of dinosaurs. Growing up to 10 feet long and weighing over 150 pounds, this reptile is a fearsome predator found only on a few Indonesian islands. What makes the Komodo dragon truly terrifying is its dual killing method. First, its bite delivers a powerful venom cocktail that lowers blood pressure, prevents clotting, and sends prey into shock. Second, its jaws and serrated teeth rip open flesh with ease, while its massive body power slams victims to the ground. Even if the prey manages to escape, the venom weakens it until the dragon tracks it down hours or even days later. Komodo dragons are patient hunters. They stalk silently, using their forked tongues to taste the air and detect prey from miles away. Once they strike, even large animals like deer, water buffalo, and wild boar stand little chance. There have even been documented attacks on humans, some of them fatal. Adding to the danger is their opportunistic nature. Komodos don't hesitate to attack wounded or weak prey, and they often work together in groups to bring down larger animals. When feeding, they can devour up to 80% of their body weight in a single meal, tearing through skin and bone alike. The Komodo dragon is living proof that evolution never truly abandoned the giants of the reptile world. It's a predator that combines size, venom, and patience, making it one of the most formidable reptiles alive today. Number 3, the Nile crocodile. The Nile crocodile is one of the most feared reptiles on Earth, and for good reason. Found across rivers and lakes in Africa, this giant can reach lengths of 20 feet and weigh over 1,600 pounds. With raw power, speed, and unmatched stealth, it has earned its place as the continent's deadliest predator. Unlike its American cousin, the Nile crocodile is notoriously aggressive. It doesn't hesitate to attack anything that comes too close. Zebras, wildebeest, birds, and yes, even humans. Each year, hundreds of people fall victim to these crocodiles, often while fetching water or crossing rivers. The Nile crocodile is the master of the ambush. It lies motionless at the water's edge, its eyes and nostrils barely breaking the surface. Then, with explosive force, it lunges forward, jaws snapping shut with a bite force strong enough to crush a buffalo's skull. Once locked, it drags its prey beneath the surface, performing the infamous death roll, a violent spin that tears flesh and ensures escape is impossible. What makes this reptile truly terrifying is its patience and intelligence. Nile crocodiles are known to hunt cooperatively, positioning themselves strategically to herd animals into the water. They've even been observed using sticks as bait to lure in birds, a chilling sign of problem-solving ability. For millions of years, the Nile crocodile has reigned as Africa's river monster. Ruthless, cunning, and brutally efficient, it is a living reminder that in nature's harsh balance, the water's edge is never safe. Number 2, the Orinoco crocodile. The Orinoco crocodile is a rare giant that lurks in the rivers of Venezuela and Colombia. Growing up to 20 feet in length, it rivals the Nile crocodile in size, but its ferocity is what makes it one of the most dangerous reptiles on the planet. Once widespread across South America, the Orinoco crocodile has been pushed to the brink of extinction by hunting and habitat loss. Today, only a few thousand remain in the wild. But don't let its rarity fool you. This crocodile is no less deadly. When it does encounter humans, the results can be catastrophic. Like its African cousin, the Orinoco relies on ambush. It lies perfectly still beneath the water, waiting for unsuspecting prey to approach the shoreline. With explosive speed, it lunges forward, its jaws clamping down with a force of over 3,700 pounds per square inch. From fish and birds to capybaras and even cattle, almost nothing escapes its grip. What makes the Orinoco especially dangerous is its aggressive temperament. Unlike the more cautious American crocodile, this reptile is far more likely to attack humans that enter its territory. Fishermen, swimmers, and even boats have all fallen victim to sudden strikes. The Orinoco crocodile is a chilling reminder of nature's raw power. Though critically endangered, it remains a top-tier predator, proof that even the rarest creatures can still inspire primal fear. And if conservation efforts succeed, humans will continue to share rivers with this living monster. Number 1. The Saltwater Crocodile. The saltwater crocodile, often called the salty, is the ultimate apex predator of the reptile world. Found across Southeast Asia, Northern Australia, and the Indo-Pacific, this monster can grow over 23 feet long and weigh more than a ton. It is not only the largest living reptile, it's also the most dangerous. Saltwater crocodiles are perfectly adapted killing machines, with the strongest bite force ever recorded in the animal kingdom. Over 3,900 pounds per square inch, they can crush bone, turtle shells, and even metal. Their ambush strategy is unmatched. They silently float near the surface, disguised as drifting logs, until prey ventures too close. Then, with explosive speed, they strike, dragging victims into the depths with their terrifying death roll. What makes the saltwater crocodile especially fearsome is its versatility. Unlike river-bound crocodiles, salties thrive in both freshwater and saltwater. They patrol rivers, estuaries, and even the open sea, attacking anything from fish and birds to buffalo, sharks, and humans. Each year, dozens of people are killed by these reptiles, making them the most lethal crocodilian on Earth. These crocodiles are also highly territorial and incredibly intelligent. They stalk their prey with patience, sometimes watching for days before striking at the perfect moment. Once they lock onto a target, escape is nearly impossible. The saltwater crocodile is more than just a reptile. It's a living dinosaur, a predator unchanged for millions of years. Ruthless, powerful, and unstoppable, it stands as the true king of reptiles and the deadliest reptile alive today. We've just traveled through millions of years of evolution, meeting reptiles that are as fascinating as they are terrifying. From the silent ambush of the American crocodile, to the venomous strike of the Inland Taipan, to the brute force of the Reticulated Python, and finally, to the unstoppable saltwater crocodile, the true king of reptiles. What makes these creatures so incredible is not just their power, but their survival. They are living reminders of a prehistoric world, monsters that walked alongside the dinosaurs and are still with us today. Some are rare, some are common, but all of them prove one thing. In nature, the line between beauty and danger is razor thin. So the next time you find yourself near a riverbank, deep in the jungle, or even just watching from afar, remember that these reptiles are not just animals. They are ancient survivors, apex predators, and living legends. If you enjoyed this journey into the wild, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join us here at Animal Ranking Hub. We've got plenty more deadly, amazing, and mind-blowing creatures to explore together. Thanks for watching, and until next time, stay curious, stay safe, and respect the wild.